my friends, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to the Sardine Dream. This is a new Football Manager series that I'm going to be doing on my channel, and we're going to be playing as Olbia Calcio. Now, this first episode is going to be an introduction episode, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what Olbia is and what this series is going to be about. If you like the sound of that, then by all means drop a like on the video. It would mean a lot to me, guys. Also with this series, I'm hoping to try and do the videos probably 3 times a week. I don't want to overwhelm myself too much, so I'll probably either go with a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday upload schedule. Not quite sure how I'm going to work it yet, but what I'll do, I'll pin a post in the comment section below on this video to let you know once I know myself. So Olbia are a club that play in Sardinia, which is the small island away from the mainland of Italy. That was actually in the intro of this video. It's going to be the intro, the entire series as well, guys. That intro you saw at the start, and you can see they got it's a nice sunny location. Lots of seawater, some mountainous terrain by here. It looks like a nice place to go, nice resort. And the big boys in Sardinia are Cagliari. Now, Cagliari play in the first tier of Italian football. So if I bring ourselves up here into Serie A, got all the big dogs in here like AC Milan, you've got Lazio, Juventus, Inter, and if I can just find them, there they are, Cagliari. These are the big side from that region of Italy. The aim of this series is going to be to try and get up to Serie A, obviously, and to become the best team on this small island. That is what we're going to try and aim to do. Obviously, it's going to take a while. This is going to be a long-term save on the channel. So, Cagliari, for example, they are in Serie A. They are worth 37 million. Their media prediction is 16, so they are one of the lower sort of teams in this tier, in this division. But if we go down the divisions now, so we've got Italian Serie B then. Want to try and get up there. Some big teams here, like Brescia. We've got Parma in here as well, Palermo, so some good teams there. Drop it down to Serie C, and then it splits into 3 divisions, so C/A, B, and C. So I think Serie C A is the northern part of Italy plus Sardinia. Of course, we're from Sardinia, as well as this team by here, which are called Arzacena Costa Smeralda. Now, I do apologise as well. In this series, I'm going to probably butcher the Italian pronunciation of some of these places. So if you are Italian and you are watching this series, then please let me know if I'm saying things correctly or incorrectly. That way I'll try and obviously improve upon that in the future as well going forward. So if we have a little look at the history of Olbia, they won the Italian Serie D Group B once. They've won the Italian Eccellenza Sardegna twice. That's like the conference divisions of Italian football. They won the Italian Serie D Pool Scudetto once, and they won the Italian Serie D Group N. They're a lower league team. They think of them like a Wrexham or a Tranmere, sort of down in the conference. That's sort of where they are in the game. They were in a D level for most of their career, which you can see by here. They did then drop down to the Eccellenza, but they were able to bump themselves back up. And a couple of seasons later, they actually finished 5th in Group D and then qualified up to Serie C. So this is where they find themselves today. Last season, they actually finished 15th, so they survived. This season, though, the board actually want us to try and hit the playoffs. And I think in Serie D, or Serie C rather, if I can find the actual rules by here for you guys, if we just have a quick look how the structure works. So 36 games, teams play each other twice, 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw. First place gets £134,000 prize money. Qualification, team in second position qualifies for the playoff second round. Teams placed from 3rd to 10th qualify for playoff first round. They just want us to qualify for the playoffs, so basically we've got to get a top 10 finish. And in this division, there are 19 teams. Top 10, you can see it's in yellow by here in amber. That's what we're going to be aiming to do, try and get in the playoffs. So a comfortable mid-table finish would be good. The stand-ins, the season preview, has us as 10th, and pretty good as well. The next team away from us then is 30-1, so we should be getting top 10 comfortably. If we can improve upon that, then obviously we'll try and do that as best we can. Also, to let you know as well, I have played a couple of days in this save already, just because I wanted to get the start out of the way, and I can tell you a little bit about what I've done in this episode. So first things first, I am in for a new scout, and I'm also in for a new coach as well, to try and improve the backroom staff. As far as the team goes, I'm not in for any players yet. We're only in like 2 or 3 days in. If I show you the squad by here, once it loads up, there we go. If we go by ability, you can see that our best player is our goalkeeper, Simone Aresti. His current ability is 4.5 stars. He's one of the best players in the league. So we're going to keep hold of him as best we can. The next keeper then is only half of how good he actually is, 2.5 stars. So he's going to be our key component in defence there. We've got some other good players here as well. Enrico Gironi, he's a 4-star player. And he looks pretty good as well. Good stats there. But there is a weakness in this team, and that would be right midfield. So if you look at the tactics, you'll see by here I haven't picked a right midfielder. That's because when you go into the drop down to pick a player to play right midfield, there's only one player we actually have that can play there. That's Andrea Fiola. He's only a 1.5-star player as well. But the thing is, Andrea Fiola is actually a pretty decent ball-winning midfielder, and he actually will excel in that position rather than be playing on the right. So we need to buy ourselves, or at least get a player on loan that can play right side of midfield for our club here. As far as finances go as well, the overall balance is 569,942. Isn't too bad. Our transfer budget is 106,000 and our wage budget is 18,000 with a scouting budget of also 18,000. Actually quite surprised how good these budgets were for a team in Italy that's in Serie C. But hey, we're going to make the best of what we can. I have made a couple of board requests as well. We've actually requested to have a senior affiliate and a general affiliate as well, because I've got players at this club, especially some of these youngsters here, like Luca Vispo, who's got a 4-star potential here, and Moreno Lampsis, 18-year-old, who's got a 3.5, possibly 4-star potential. I'd like to get those players out on loan to try and get some experience, try and make myself some money going forward as well with this club. I have got quite a lot of players already in on loan. Only one of them actually makes into my starting sort of 11 right now, and that's Matteo Cotali. He's actually on loan from Cagliari, believe it or not. He can play defender, right side, he can play left side, he can play centre-back. He's quite versatile. Got very good stats as well for the position he plays. 11 acceleration, 13 stamina. Crossing's pretty decent at 12, so he's pretty decent. He's 20, so he's going to improve as well, which is an important thing. But he's on loan, which is unfortunate because it means he'll be going back to his parent club at the end of the season. The only other player really I can see that would probably get into my team, we've got Maxime Leverbe. He's 20. He's a 3-star, but he could get up to a 4-star. It's between him and Luca Lotti for centre-back at the moment. Luca Lotti is the one I've put in there at the moment. Decent physicals. If I compare him with... where's he gone? Leverbe. If I compare them, you can see that actually Maxime Leverbe's got better defending mentals and aerial. It's also his vision is slightly better and his attacking. But then Luca Lotti has better speed. I like to have fast defenders. We bring up the attributes by here. He's probably actually edging it. He's a year younger, Maxime Leverbe, but again, he's a player who's on loan. So Leverbe, if I can bring him up here, he's actually on loan from Sampdoria. So again, doesn't really help me long term. Short term, I'll use him if I can, but long term, I want to try and have my own players here and produce my own players. I don't want to rely on the loan system too much. I do find in Italian football it gets quite silly. You end up getting like a club which will have like 10 players out on loan and 2 of them in, and it just gets a bit ridiculous in the end. The other player then is Alessio Murgia. He's another loan player from Cagliari as well. Some half decent stats, but you can see by here there's players better than him. He's going to be a substitute mainly, and we'll use him as a sub and bring him on wherever we need to. Striker wise, Roberto Ogunseye. He's a Nigerian footballer here. He's got 3.5-star ability. He got current ability 17, his potential is 18, so he can improve. He's only 22 years of age. Morale's very good. I'm probably going to use him as a target man, because if I show you my tactics by here, we're going to be playing with one target man as a support and one attacker as a poacher. I want to keep it simple in this first season. Use a 4-4-2. I've put some team instructions and player instructions on the game already. I'm going to try and build this first tactic up in this first season. It should be good enough to get in the top 10 anyway. And then we'll kick on from there then, guys. The final thing I have to say really now, guys, is that I don't actually have the kits in the game. You can see it's a plain white, it's a plain navy, and it's a plain light blue. They are the actual colours they wear, but I don't actually have the kits at the moment. I've downloaded the kit pack for Serie A, for Serie B, and for Serie D of all leagues. But the Serie C leagues, there's not a pack I can find. So if you do know any kit packs or an Olbia pack which you can get for me or anything, please let me know where I can get them from, guys, so I can actually add them into the game. But otherwise, might be have to wait a few weeks or so until someone does one. But I don't have the kit packs in, but everything else is on here. I'm using the Flut skin as well, which is a really damn good skin. You can change the background to things. So I have a green background, a blue. Have the fans, whatever. I can have whatever background. I'm just going to go with the blue one for now. If you want me to make a separate video on that of how to get that skin, let me know and I will do a video on that as well, guys. And yeah, that pretty much sums up this introduction video. I don't want it to go on too long. Just want to get the main points out of the way. What I will do, if I show you my schedule quickly, I've got a couple of friendlies I've arranged now for Ascoli, Avellino and Foggia. I've got QPR, I've got all of these friendlies that come. I've got Cagliari as well. Next video will be the first day of the season against Pisa. I'll have a quick recap of all the pre-season friendlies. I'll recap any transfers in or out that I may or may not make. And then I will show you the first game at home against Pisa. Okay guys, I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.